just got engaged.
Yeah.
It says here on our topic sheet, well, we obviously want to hear Jess's engagement story.
Well, I can tell you my engagement story. Does everyone want to hear my engagement story? Do we think it's...
What would you give it at a scale of 1 to 10? See how important we like.
I mean, obviously, 10 out of 10 for surprise, because 12 out of 10 for surprise. I was too surprised. I actually am upset with how surprised I was.
I think we should tease that a little bit, because I'm very excited that we have Zaz here today. We mentioned earlier on the Le Batard Show earlier this week that...
Talking Panthers?
Huh? What you know about them Panthers?
What you know about them Panthers?
Zaz has not tried a ton of different sodas. I don't know if this is like a choice that you're just like, I don't drink soda. Is this a thing of like, I just kind of, at this point in my life, trying to avoid soda? What's your stance on soda?
Yeah, so this is kind of a big deal that I'm doing this here. I grew up in a house where we never had soda, okay? We always had juice and Gatorade, all right? That's what we always had.
Real Gatorade, none of this... like sugar-free stuff.
No, none of that. No, the real stuff. Matter of fact, in the
glass bottle.
Yeah, the glass bottle. That's right, the OG
glass bottle
Gatorade bottle. Tastes better. And then in my house now, I have a family. My kids, my boys, only drink water. All right,
that's so good.
Only water.
I'm jealous.
And otherwise, I drink vitamin water.
Yeah,
I love vitamin water.
Nice.
Okay.
And so we don't have soda in the house. We don't have anything like that.
You're not a carbonation guy.
No, I never have been. I've always been juice and Gatorade, and now vitamin water. And so it's always been a big part of my personality, where there are certain things, foods too, but certainly drinks that I've never even tried. I have no idea what some very popular drinks even taste like, not a clue. And it's always been part of my personality, where I've been able to say I've never had this, So the fact that you guys are gonna put something in front of me here, like, it's taken away part of my personality, where I'm gonna be trying these things for the very first time.
All right, so we got the first one coming in right here. All right, so how are we going to... Let's talk this out as we go. Now, I want to do a little bit of a competition. I think we can say the 4 liquids we have here, right?
Yeah.
We have ginger ale, cherry Coke, Dr. Pepper,
and root beer.
Yeah, I've never had any of those.
All right, so he's never had any of those. So the first 2 we're going to do, we're not going to pin them up against each other. We're just going to have them sip it. I believe this first one here is...
Well, yeah, to pin them against each other, it's not like you should make me guess what it is. I don't know what any of them taste like.
I am going to pin root beer and Dr. Pepper up against each other, because I do think it's funny if you're if you sip root beer and you're like...
No, you can tell the difference.
I'm not sure... we can tell the difference because we know.
Exactly.
This man has never tried any of these sodas. He also doesn't drink soda on the regular.
Never.
So it's not like he drinks Coke.
Like, I've certainly had Coke. I've had Sprite many times.
When do you think is the last time? When do you think is the last time you've had
say I drink.
soda?
I think I drink a soda. I would say over the span of a year, maybe twice.
I think you're gonna hiccup.
What I'm saying is that I don't even know if he's going to be able to decipher the difference between cherry Coke and root beer and Dr. Pepper.
And are these all drinks that you guys like? These are good drinks.
What you're about to sip on,
I like everything.
I don't think I've ever had by
what is
itself. This is ginger ale.
Really? You've never had
ginger
ale by itself?
Maybe if I have a
just
tummy
with
ache,
alcohol?
with
Yeah,
whiskey.
it's a tummy ache.
Now this is my go-to.
I've never even done that.
with
where
whiskey?
you have
Whiskey ginger?
Whiskey ginger is
that's
my go-to.
my go-to trash drink.
So let's take a
Now, I
sip
love
here.
whiskey, so will this be something that,
I think you should sip this, and then maybe if you
Moscow
like
Mule.
it, you can now then take it to your whiskey.
All right, so this is ginger ale?
is it.
I've never had this before in my
I'm so
life.
excited.
If you ever have a tummy ache City, this helps.
This helps you with tummy
Yeah,
aches.
see, I would have Gatorade if you got to get the,
yeah, the electrolyte. You go with like the clear Gatorade. That's my favorite one.
I don't know. I mean, my favorite Gatorade is citrus cooler. That's my favorite.
Yeah, it's a good
But
one.
orange, yellow, red.
orange.
Yeah,
those are great.
yellow or clear when I'm feeling sick.
All right,
Anyway,
let's do
ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
Also the official beverage of Heated Rivalry.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
Little smell.
Little smell.
Doesn't really smell like anything, you know.
It's gonna underwhelm you when you taste it, and it just tastes like sugary ginger.
Hey,
carbonated.
I don't know what that means. All right, here we go. It tastes a little bit like Sprite, right?
Yes, it does have Sprite qualities.
It's probably
Yep.
the closest to Sprite that you will find.
I think
in
Jess
another
is right.
soda.
It kind of tastes like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of like that Boss Baby tweet where it's like, person who's only seen Boss Baby. Well, this movie reminds me of Boss Baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So everything you taste.
So indifferent.
So this is good.
reminds me
Yeah,
of Sprite.
I'm pretty indifferent. So
Not
this
negative though.
No, not negative, but like it kind of it's like a nothing. It tastes like a nothing.
Just know it's good when you go to Tummy Ache City.
But people have whiskey
Put a
with
good
this, and
whiskey.
whiskey's my
yeah.
drink.
Not that great, not a sipping whiskey, but the mixing whiskeys, yes, it's
The
good.
Moscow Mule would probably
Yeah.
be the one for you.
Well, Moscow Mule, but that's vodka, no?
Yeah, I don't think
That's ginger
you could do
beer.
it. You could do
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's more ginger
That's
beer.
ginger beer, which I hate actually.
love
Ginger
ginger
ale,
beer.
fine. Ginger beer, not for me.
I
All
like
right,
ginger beer.
let's bring in
do
the
I want to
next
do like
I really
a
like
rating
ginger beer.
system
you
maybe?
can rate them.
Yeah, we can just like rank them.
Okay, so from 1 to 10, I give ginger ale a 2.
A 2.
Wow. Oh, wow. Man,
That shows
that's terrible.
disdain.
It's a
All right, I'll
nothing.
write it down.
Which
You wanna
brand
give
of
me a
ginger
pen?
ale did you give him, by the way? 'Cause that's
That is the
important.
good old. That's the classic
Schweppes?
one.
Is it
yeah,
Schweppes?
The one you
Okay.
see at all the gas stations.
Okay.
Not Canada Dry.
Oh, it is Canada Dry.
All right, it's Canada Dry.
Oh, Canada Dry.
Okay.
Love Canada Dry.
All right,
So
ginger
what's
ale
this?
2. It's a brown one.
Dry Canadian.
Fuentes knows.
All right, I'll
I-
tell you now. What we'll tell you, and you can kind of try to guess. The 3 remaining drinks: cherry Coke, root beer, Dr. Pepper. So
All
have
right.
at it, and let's see what you think it is.
I've never had any of these.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm confused about the guessing element of this, but go on.
All right.
We're having a good
All
time.
right, here we go. I'm smelling it. Smells like a soda. All right.
Smells like a soda.
Describe the taste.
I'm guessing that that's cherry Coke.
Yeah, I mean I thought that one would be easy to tell.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Feel
So
like
that's-
Because I don't eat cherries either. I don't know if I've ever had a cherry
I don't love
before.
cherries. I'm with you on this.
Well, you are
Yeah.
right. It is cherry Coke.
It is.
Wow.
Okay. I don't think
You
I've
like
ever
it?
had a cherry before. There's some stuff like I never had a raspberry either before. I've
All
never
right,
had a
well-
you
Oh,
had
wait a minute.
regular
You
Coke
never had an
before?
old fashioned?
Cherry.
Oh, yeah, of course, but I don't eat the I don't eat the cherry.
That's
no.
crazy. That's the best part.
Yeah.
Like I've
Yeah,
had
that's
ice
the
cream
best
where they
part.
put the cherry on the whipped cream. I never eat the cherry.
You're
I don't
weird.
think I've ever had a
like
cherry
this.
before. All right, let me see one more time. This is
right.
cherry Coke.
Yep.
I never had it before.
One
You guys
bite.
remember in like
One sip.
Do you like regular Coke?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, not particularly.
He doesn't like soda
Like
at
if there's
all.
nothing else to drink, I'll get the Coke. You know.
Right.
What'd you think?
Yeah, this is not something that I would willfully want. So
No.
I think I'll give it also a 2.
wow. So wow.
Tie.
Sure.
I
Shirley
agree with
Temple.
you. I don't like pop. I
Yeah.
don't drink it.
Yeah,
I don't like cherry soda
it.
in particular.
Just wanted to say
Stupid.
pop.
Good old fashioned
Westerner.
Coke for me. All right, let's bring in the next one here.
I would never have that cherry Coke that I just had. Be like, wow, that was so refreshing.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey, you're not
I
going-
agree.
refreshing isn't why you drink soda.
Okay.
All right, so this will kind
Why
of be
do
the
you
end of
drink-
our
Why
game.
do you drink
Just
soda?
for like
then?
a nice time.
Good flavor. Once he knows what
That didn't taste like a nice time to me.
So this will
okay.
be like
For
our
a nice
last of the
time.
competition here because once he guesses this one and knows he's right or wrong, he'll know what the third one is.
I mean, you don't want him to actually try the last one?
This
Maybe we
No, he'll try it. No, he's going to try them
we
all.
shouldn't
you
give
won't
him
guess
the
then.
results of this
In
one.
terms of guessing,
Okay, so like I smelled it. It has a very strong smell. So the 2 left I know are either Dr. Pepper root beer, but like I have no
Exactly.
idea what that smell is.
so take a sip.
I don't
and
know.
just-
Take a sip.
And just take a
I'll never know what it is. I don't know what either of them tastes like.
50-50.
All right, so you're not going to tell me what it is. I
No.
just have to- okay. All right, and this is actually the big one because root beer, Dr. Pepper, people are like stunned when I tell them I've
Yes.
never had either one.
Yes.
This is a very big. I'm 45 years old. It's my first time ever having one. Of these.
I think root beer is a special occasion soda. Jeremy has argued that it's a regular drinking soda.
can be.
That's,
And root beer's a big
beer
deal at
floats
the Jewish
are-
delis. Like
Yeah,
root
have
beer
ice
is
cream
a
in that.
very big
Jessica's
thing.
right.
yeah, root beer
Have ice
float.
cream.
All right, here we
Fine.
go. Here we go.
Down the hatch. So this is either Dr. Pepper or root beer.
So what is the distinctive flavor that you can
he hates
tell?
it right now.
He doesn't
Oh.
like it.
I bet I know what
I
it is.
guarantee
with
you,
that
I
reaction.
just want to guess which one it is.
Tastes
Yeah.
like toothpaste.
Oh, I know which one it is.
Yeah, that's. I mean, let's just have him guess.
All right.
All right.
So 0.
It actually is toothpaste. It's all a gag.
No.
Oh,
no.
I give that a 0.
All right.
That's
What-
so
what-
I bet I
bad.
bet I know which one it is.
Is
What
there-
is that?
Let's let him guess first. What
Hold
if you
on.
had to guess?
I
Hold on,
don't know.
You
I have
a
no
distinctive
idea.
flavor that you can tell out of that.
Yeah, toothpaste.
I know what he's thinking.
All
I
right.
just drank Crest.
That had to be root beer.
Had to be.
it was root beer.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gross.
Had to be root
Do
beer.
you
I love root
taste
beer.
any licorice?
Oh, it tastes like toothpaste.
It's so funny because I had never
Hate
heard
that.
anyone say that about root beer, and then literally right before we walked in here, Cynthia said that she thinks it tastes like toothpaste.
I might vomit. That was really
Now-
gross.
It's
All right,
really
well,
not
wash
bad.
that down with Dr.
Wash it
See,
Pepper.
down with
that's
some
why
Dr.
I've
Pepper.
never had it before. I knew I wouldn't like
See,
it.
for me, Dr. Pepper
disgusting.
is elite compared to root beer. So I think
Yeah.
you're going to enjoy this right here.
All right, I know people love Dr. Pepper. All right.
very exciting.
And it's a sponsor of one of like the bowl games.
Of
so
course.
big deal.
Yeah, you know it's good then.
All right, so let me smell it. It smells kind of similar to.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like I have something
Painful.
going on in the back of my throat. Like it feels like I'm
so
gonna
sorry.
vomit from that. root
Please
toothpaste.
don't
It's
do that.
Really gross.
Yeah.
I got microphones,
All
so
right,
you
let me
don't want to
try
do
Now,
that.
let's see.
It was really disgusting.
Last one here. Dr.
Put vanilla ice cream in it. You'll change your mind.
Dr. Pepper. Huh?
He's gonna love it. Just
A little
off
too
the
much going
comparison.
on?
I don't really. Yeah, I don't.
A little too much?
I gotta tell you, my stomach is messed up.
We
right
probably
now.
should have got him water.
Yeah, probably should get him.
I feel really gross right now. All right, I will. Let me have a little bit more.
Yeah.
Chasing vanilla.
What about
in it.
Diet Dr. Pepper from Chick-fil-A with the Chick-fil-A ice cubes?
Okay,
That's what you
great.
should.
I don't feel
You're
good.
so right.
But I will say, of the 4 that I just had, I think Dr. Pepper is the best.
So where you put
Okay,
it
that's
on the
good.
scale,
That's
though?
good.
But I'm giving it like a 4.
I knew it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
So
the
root
final
beer is
result-
zero.
I'm telling you, I feel really disgusting right now.
I can tell in your voice actually.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper
I
gets a
don't feel
4,
great.
ginger ale and cherry coke get a 2, root beer gets a 0. Would have been negative if it could.
I don't understand how people like that root beer.
I love
that
it.
shit was so gross.
I love it so much.
Oh,
There
such
used
a
to be a
special treat.
restaurant in Chicago, an old German restaurant that made homemade root beer that was the best root beer on the planet.
Homemade root
it
beer is
was
the best.
amazing. And obviously root beer floats
well,
are
what's a root
elite.
beer float?
Which is ice cream.
Ice
Put
cream.
vanilla ice cream in it.
So
Yeah,
it's just
Coke
just
float.
vanilla. a
So it's
scoop
what
of
I
vanilla
drank, and
ice
you just put a
cream.
scoop of ice cream.
And then you got a
Yeah.
spoon and a
And then it
straw,
gets
so you're taking little bites of
creamy,
ice
it
cream with
melts.
the soda. You're drinking the soda with that has a little like the
Salivating.
vanilla in
Yeah.
it. It's
Zaz, I wonder if you would like cream soda.
What's that?
It's cream soda.
check out next week's episode of Mystery Creek.
We're gonna make
where
Zaz try cherries and raspberries.
Try a A&W.
Zaz, do you have any movie takes you want to get off your chest before you get out of here?
Well, I see that you guys are going to be reviewing some movies. I will tell you, for one, it's on my list. I've been wanting to see one battle after another. Leonardo DiCaprio is
Yeah, I
my
saw
favorite
it.
actor,
It's
so
great.
I love everything he does.
Favorite actor. Interesting.
Favorite actor. So, although it's a shame that the one Oscar that he won was for The Revenant, because that movie sucks.
I agree.
Yes.
I hated that movie.
That movie
it was such
sucks.
a legacy award. Like,
Yep.
can we not give him one for Wolf of Wall Street? He was actually
Right.
a
better.
funny, good movie.
I mean, The Revenant was a bore. I was bored out of my mind. watching
Bear,
that
actually.
movie.
I believe it was a bear.
Terrible.
Yeah, he slept inside a horse, or was it a bear?
I'm so excited that you guys
No, a
hated
boar.
it.
went.
Go ahead.
I'm
Okay,
excited
gotcha.
that you brought this up in this way specifically because I said to Chris before the show, hey, I have a thing when we talk about movies, and it's specifically Leonardo DiCaprio, which is that
Go
my
on.
wife and I decided that we are going to
My
do
wife.
an IMDb run of Leonardo DiCaprio. So we're going
Oh,
to start with Romeo and
great
Juliet,
sesh.
which was his first movie, and then go to Titanic,
He's
and just
such a
work our
cutie pie
way
in that
through
one.
his
That's a
filmography.
chronological order,
Yes.
not IMDb. But
Well, it's an IMDb
Yeah,
run.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Chronological
I
order.
thought when you said IMDb,
So-
I thought you were going to go from his highly
no,
rated to
but
lowest.
the way we're going to do this is the best part about it is that we get, and now we're going to skip. There's a couple
Can I
here
come
and there
over
that
for
we
Catch
don't
Me
need
If You
to.
Can?
Please.
I love that movie.
We live 10 minutes apart.
Yeah.
What
Come
about
over.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape? You guys
Oh
skip that
no! You know
Good
what?
movie.
Maybe we'll start there. Maybe
Early
we'll
in
start
his
there.
career.
But we're
Maxwell
gonna
Diaries.
see. That's one that I think we'll
Pretty
do.
dark.
Yeah.
But it's dark. So, but there's a run. I was
Gangs
when I
of
was
New
looking
York.
at it.
Solid.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah.
I mean,
But there's like
weird
2 or
movies.
3
Django Unchained.
We're all just waiting
Django, you're
5
gonna get
seconds
to.
and saying another Leo movie.
It's I believe.
The Aviator.
Yep, that's one of my favorites. I saw the
Once
Aviator
Growing
in-
Pains.
I saw the Aviator in my AP psychology class in school
The
after the
Departed.
AP exam.
The Departed.
The Departed. But 2010 to 13, he did 6 movies, and all of them were incredible. And then The Revenant came out in 2015.
Movie sucks.
And it was like, I believe in the same year, it was Shutter Island and Inception.
Oh, it's a good one. Yep.
Shutter
Oh
Island
my
and
God,
Inception in
come
the same
on.
year. And then he had Django Unchained, Gatsby, Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
It'll never be Tom Hanks's like the
No.
peak of Tom Hanks years, but it's good.
Yeah, it's
impressive.
but it's right
But
around.
then Tom Hanks
the
did
same
some
level.
real stinkers.
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
But DiCaprio was
Leo
not basically
still
for
in some
15 years.
bomb-ass movies.
He's only made good movies. Like it's pretty amazing.
Inception,
the best
J.
part about
Edgar.
it is that
I actually never saw J. Edgar.
I think I might have seen it once, but I get to end with one
What's
battle
the
after
mystery
another.
one? There's a mystery one that people criticize that I like. Shutter Island.
Shutter Island,
That's
right.
Shutter
Great
Island. I
movie.
like it. Some
I
people
love
are
it.
Great
critical of that
twist.
movie. Some people
Great
are critical of that
twist.
movie.
You never see it coming.
But those 6, and then it's going to end up with one battle after another, which
Yeah, I
will
wanna
lead
see
us
this.
into our Oscar watch.
Yeah,
And
talented
so-
Killers
Mr.
of the
Ripley.
Flower Moon was good. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
as good as the book,
slow.
but that is a long movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is a
And then
3-hour endeavor.
Got a
and
lot
I
of
see
time.
you
These are all
guys.
long movies.
I see you guys also want to talk about Begonia. I saw Begonia a few weeks
need to
ago.
see that.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah.
it's really good.
It is wild. I will never rewatch it, but I really liked it when it ended. Not because it was over, but I mean the ending was good.
I'll tell you that Revenant is terrible. You couldn't even understand the dialogue.
What's worse, Root Beer or The Revenant?
Root beer. Like I was bored with the Revenant, but it
Zaz,
did make me
come on.
sick.
Does Sinners deserve to be the most nominated movie ever?
No.
That seems a little off.
No.
Sinners America's, man. Don't say
Sinners
that.
is
I thought it
good.
was good.
It is good. It is good. But it's so overrated, all right? Because people talk about
Whoa.
Sinners like it's life-changing when you see it. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. That's it. It's a good movie.
I disagree. I think it's a well above average movie.
It's good.
I
In
think
fact,
Adnan said that
I think it's a great movie.
it might only like win one of the 17.
That's the thing. I think we're like complaining.
I think it is probably not going to win as many as certainly not as many as was nominated for, from what I can tell. But it was. I thought it was by far that and One Ballot After Another by far the best two movies I've seen this year.
I thought
I've seen a lot
Sinners
of
was
movies this year.
excellent, and the nominations are because it was just really, really good at a lot of different things.
I haven't seen it. I was just
Yeah.
trying to spark some conversation.
No, I get it. I mean, Zaz,
that's
Zaz
what you
with
do.
the hot take over here.
It's overrated. You would think it's the greatest movie of all time, the way people talk about it.
But the nominations for all these different things doesn't mean it's the best movie ever. It just means it was really great at a lot of different
Most
stuff.
nominated.
Yeah, it doesn't have to win the
that
best
year.
movie ever award. It just has to beat the other movies.
If it
That's
wins
true.
all of these
this year.
things,
It's up
you
against
can
movies
complain.
from last
That's
year.
true, but the way I heard people talk about it when it first came out, I thought it was life-changing.
I mean, it's
a good movie.
Some people it probably was.
Vampires. All right. Whatever.
All right, Zaz, good job. Good,
All right.
good
All right.
debut.
Feel better.
First
Way
time
to
on
go.
Mystery Crate,
He's
right?
dismissive about pop. He's dismissive about movies.
That's it. That's
Do you
how
want
we
to
do it around
dismiss
here.
one more thing before you go, Zaz?
Jess, congratulations. And
Dismiss that.
Marriage.
I tell you, that root beer was so gross. So gross.
Thank you, Zaz.
See you,
Jess.
buddy.
All right, Jess.
I wonder if that means Jess is going to start liking money more.
Oh, because she's a wife.
Oh,
now.
yeah.
Right,
True.
Yeah,
I should have asked Zaz
good point.
before you left.
They love money.
Oh, ball and
I mean, he's going
train.
there.
All right, Jess, tell us this story that's a 10 out of 10 for you. If you saw it in a movie, would this be a good engagement for a movie?
I mean, for a movie,
Yeah.
it probably wasn't like corny enough for a movie.
Okay.
He set up so
did you
guys
see
know.
Jess? Did you see Lucy first when you
No,
entered your house?
I didn't know Lucy was
Lucy
there.
was there?
I thought that she said
Immediately.
Broke into your house.
Yeah,
I
she
missed it.
was.
I was being told to go do things at the board, so I haven't heard any of this.
That. Okay, so here we
I'm
go.
really excited.
Let's go down. Let's
Do
do
things where?
You could-
At
you
the
could-
at,
port?
at the whiteboard
You could tell
during the
the
show
board.
when you explained it.
You could tell by the Instagram comments who got the news in advance.
Really?
Yeah, because the people who
Oh, I got the news
who
in
made
advance.
jokes, they were the ones commenting. Everybody else, congratulations.
No,
And then,
I'm-
like Lucy had a joke.
I was super earnest.
Like,
even
all these people
though-
had the-
which is
the-
unsurprising.
The
but I
news
knew.
early. Hi,
Feel
Jess.
good. Unlike
There's a
you.
lot of comments
hi,
on that
Mike.
post. I was, like I said, very surprised. I was out with Priya, my friend. She took me to get my nails done. She told me we were going to some event, some like brand event in New York Friday night. And I was like, great, it's 10 degrees out. I don't want to do that, but sure, nothing better to do. So we went to get our nails done. And as I was walking back into my apartment, now, mind you, I was at the gym before I got my manicure, so I looked disgusting. I walked into my apartment, and there was a green screen set up in our living room. And I was like, what the? And Lee was standing there, like, dressed nicely. And there was, like, flowers and candles and stuff. And I was like, what the? So why is there a green screen in here? And you guys will like this detail, but I had almost left to get my nails done in a bright green sweatsuit that I had bought, which would have ruined the
head.
entire engagement because his idea was, because you guys know Lehman is a, filmmaker, photographer. He hasn't done this yet because he had to go to a work trip this week, but he's going to key in different backgrounds behind
that.
our proposal. So Lucy's job was she brought all of these different costumes and stuff. So we took a bunch of pictures like in different costumes in front of the green screen.
Oh, that's
That's so fun.
he hasn't edited them yet, but so I can't share them with anyone.
spoilers.
But so yeah, Lucy was there, and our friend Dave was there, who's a photographer. He knows how to take good pictures. So they were there like hiding in our kitchen. So when I walked in, I was so surprised. Like I said this on the show earlier this week, but I just sounded so stupid. Like I didn't have anything thoughtful to say. And so he like got down on one knee and was like, will you be my wife? And I was just like, yeah. Like I didn't.
I think that's all you need there. I don't think we need
such
a
an
My wife
unreal
did the
thing.
same thing.
Yes
All you
works.
need is a yes.
Yes works.
And then
Yes
I
is
was
the
like,
best possible
I'm wearing
answer.
like baggy black sweats.
Did you go
my
right
hair
there?
is
Did
disgusting.
you say this to him out loud? Like, that's rafter? Yes, it's. But
I hate
I don't.
you.
I hate how I look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably the second thing I thought, other than like, what is going on? So then we took a ton of pictures, and then my sister, my brother-in-law, they live in DC, so they came up and surprised me. So that was a big surprise. And then he was like, by the way, we're gonna go surprise your parents tomorrow, so I got us flights to go see your family, and that was also a big surprise. And then the even bigger surprise was he was like, and Priya's coming with us. And I was like, yeah. So I was like, a girls trip. So it was one surprise after another. And then he's like, and also we're having a surprise party at our local like dive bar that we go to. So then it was like, oh my God, another surprise. So
Good job,
at that point
Lehman.
I was like,
Way to go,
I need
Lehman.
to take a shower. So I showered while everyone was at our apartment. Like 6 of our friends were there.
That's awkward.
And
That's so awkward.
yeah, I took the fastest shower of my life. And then we went to the little party that he threw, and his parents were there, and his sister and his brother-in-law, and like all of our friends that live around New York City were there. So that was really nice. And then I got up at 6 o'clock the next morning and we flew down to see my parents. So it was a fast 12 hours. It was a little bit of a blur.
Were you exhausted after?
I mean, the bags under my eyes Sunday were
Yeah.
out of control, Mike Fuentes. But so then, yeah, we came down to see my parents and took a bunch of pictures down here. So that was a picture I posted. It was like a few days later. And then I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to tell people? I don't like, they're going to ask me how he did it, and I'm going to have to explain this whole green screen thing, and I don't have the pictures from it. So
Love that though.
it was exhausting, but it was fun. And now I guess I have to plan a wedding. So it was like really fun. Like first 12 hours, I was like, this is crazy. And then I was like, oh my God, what?
I bet you can't wait for everybody to give you their opinions on what you should do.
Well, my grandma's already like, I'm going to die. You have to do it now. And I'm like,
ASAP.
okay, grandma. I was like, grandma, I can't do it right now. Like it's too much. It's too many. If we do a big wedding, it's not going to happen in the next 3 months. So you got to hang in there. I'm so sorry. So yeah, that's been stressing me out this weekend. But other than that, it's been really fun.
I feel like I've seen at this point all the ways to do a proposal. Like, this is good job by Lehman.
Yeah,
like,
well
this is
done.
just
Yeah,
like very
that's a good
creative.
job.
Like,
Take advantage of your skill set and execute.
Well,
and he did great.
I did accidentally stumble into his original plan 2 weeks ago. And so I think he had to blow it up and then start from scratch.
Even better.
Because we were walking our dog at the pier in New York where we walk our dog a lot. And he was taking it was sunset. It was pretty. So he was taking a picture of me with the dog and then gave me his phone to look at the pictures. And I swiped and I saw a picture of the pier we were standing on with 2 stick figures drawn on it of like a person standing up and a person kneeling down.
He had the mock-up
Like
on
he
his
was
phone.
blocking for a photo for like a shoot.
Oh man, come on, dude.
And I was like, Lee, what is this?
No,
and
this
he
is-
was like, nothing.
This is
This is-
Jessica.
and
This
I
is
was like-
Jessica's fault. This
This
Jessica's
is
fault for
why
swiping.
you don't swipe on your
Correct.
partner's phone.
He handed me the phone to look at
always
pictures
swipe.
he took. So obviously I was going to swipe. This is why you delete pictures from your phone if you're
Yeah.
planning a secret proposal.
Yeah, this is true.
not
That's
my
good
fault.
point.
No, it's
So
fair.
I saw the stick figures
Fool.
and I was like,
him
oh,
have
so
to
he's
deal with
planning to propose to me here. I don't know when, obviously, but so I thought that was the plan.
Did you learn after
no,
that
that's
you were
awesome.
right?
Yeah, because I was like,
I just didn't know.
I told Priya. So I mean, the moral of the story here is my friend Priya's been lying to me for weeks. I told Priya, I was like, oh, so I saw this picture on Lee's phone, so he's obviously doing that. And
It's
she
a tough
was like,
spot for the best friend.
It really is.
Really?
Yeah, lie for your own good.
Yeah.
Not really. Not
it's,
really. She did
it's
exactly
not.
what she's
Yeah,
supposed to do.
Yeah, good friend. Yeah.
Welcome to Mystery Crate.
so
Hey.
hey.
Which is brought to you by
Anyways, I know that
DraftKings.
was a whole
Yeah.
boring long story, but
I love
you guys
it.
asked,
No, it was
so.
beautiful.
Exactly what I wanted. Yeah.
Yep.
The Lehman. I mean, good job. I mean,
Leonce.
I'm not surprised that Lehman did his thing. Though.
Way to go, Lehman.
Would you call him on the show? What is it? What's his new name?
Leonce.
Leonce.
My
said that.
Leonce. I will say, people have said like, "Oh, you get engaged, you get sick of saying the word fiance." I got sick of calling him my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, I'm too old to be like, my boyfriend,
this is
and
my
I,
boyfriend.
oh, like, it's lame.
It's almost as bad
And
as,
like,
this is my partner.
yeah, partner is honestly fine to me,
Better
but
than
boyfriend is like, I sound like I'm a 16-year-old
High
girl
school,
going
yeah.
to the prom.
Correct.
The other thing that's annoying is like, I've known his parents for 8 years now and like lived with them during COVID. Well, I mean, they're my mother and father-in-law. What am I supposed to
Yeah.
call them? Like my boyfriend's parents. It's like, that's weird to say. Anyways,
Guys, hold that
more
thought.
after the break.
There you
Hey!
It's time for You Betcha. Which is brought to you by DraftKings.
You betcha.
DraftKings, thank you. The crown is yours. Right off my dome, we're going to take EPL action because the NFL is winding down.
Nice.
Manchester United been on a tear, sitting in Champions League spots. They take on Fulham at the Theatre of Dreams at Old Trafford. So we're going to pick them to win outright. And then just to get you over the top, because that's a minus 170 bet, just to get you over the top to plus 165 at the time of recording, we're going to take Erling Haaland, the striker, Manchester City. He leads the league in scoring at the moment with 20 goals. I don't even remember who he's playing. I don't care who he's playing. So
Tottenham.
Erling Haaland, anytime goal. Manchester United at home at Old Trafford. That's You Betcha.
I know all those words for sure.
Of
Yeah,
course.
that's Tottenham versus Manchester City.
There
for the
you
Holland
go.
bet.
Tottenham, yep. But he's at home as well, I believe. So
Yes, sir.
Have you guys been doing your butt workouts?
I'm literally on my
Yes.
fifth day of 100 air squats a day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Air
I've
squats.
been nonstop.
No weights.
it's brutal. No weights at all. It's
Leg
brutal.
workouts every day. I don't have a gym.
Oh, look who just decided to show up here in the other room.
Yeah, look at this
walking in.
guy.
Wow, what's he been doing? Now,
Turn on
look,
the
has to
mic
get on
and
the
Mike
mic.
and
Just
Roy.
can't wait to get in
Lazy.
here. It's Tony, by the way.
Okay.
Jess.
All right. Well, you can't hear.
You can't. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gone for 25 minutes in a meeting, and all of a sudden this guy's sitting. Okay,
The guy who
he wants me
can't
to
wait
push
to
me over,
leave.
okay.
Yeah, he wants to
This
push
guy's
us
sitting-
over.
Roy's here
I
in the
see
middle.
them both
Hey,
in the
Roy's
camera.
here. What are you going to do? This guy, all of a sudden, Mike Fuentes is sitting in the middle, acting
this
like some
guy.
sort of de facto host. What is
He
this?
has no idea that Zaz was here before.
Zaz was
Zero
here.
idea.
Zaz was
Why didn't Chris sit in the middle? Jeremy sit in the middle.
He has
Zaz
no
was here.
idea. He has no idea.
I'm
Because
here.
Tony, here
He
we
doesn't have
work.
headphones.
We work. So, I
was working, buddy.
Things are. Doing what?
What are you guys talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Zaslow tried a bunch of soda.
Yeah. Don't worry
great,
about it.
dude.
No, he didn't know anything. He didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Go ahead, my bad. Your show. Go ahead.
Thank you. So the reason I printed this out wasn't
Okay,
because
so
it's
done
just
with the leg
a bunch of
workouts.
movies. Yeah, 100 squats. I'm telling you, it's
Okay,
been
good.
absolutely brutal.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So the reason I printed this out was because according to Yahoo Movies, you see a lot of. I'll hold this up to the camera, even though I'll put it on screen, but I'll hold it up anyway.
I see it here. I have one.
Yeah, these top 5 movies here, as you noticed, according to Yahoo at the moment, The Rip is better than One Battle After Another, Begonia, Avatar: Fire and Ash, and Sinners. Let me tell you, The Rip, not that great.
Wow.
Not that
It
great.
was fun.
It was not better than One
What
Battle
is
After
The
Another.
Rip? Is that Matt
The
Damon?
new Netflix,
Yes.
crime movie.
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, that takes place in
Hialeah.
Miami. Hialeah.
It was a fun movie, though, Mike.
It's a okay.
But is it a
watch.
good movie?
Are you saying Yahoo is bought and paid for?
I'm saying something's up. I don't know. I don't want to know. But something's up there. That's
I
all
want to
I'm
know
gonna say.
Yahoo is making these ratings.
Okay, well, that's a thing.
It's just something you can get.
So we heard
You're on Mystery Crate.
Jess's engagement story, the Miami Marathon. Would you ever partake?
Just in marathons in general, I like to think at some point I'll get around to doing a marathon.
I definitely
What
will.
is the?
Get out of here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Whoa, you delivered
What do
that
you
well
think
because I
that's gonna
believed you
make
for a
you-
You know what I
It's
actually
time
meant by that?
to do it,
like, you know what I
Chris.
actually
To watch
will probably
one?
do at some point? A 5K. Big difference. My bad.
I don't think I'll do either.
5K is like 3.2 miles.
Yeah, it's very
That's
short.
what I said.
Yeah.
That I can do at some point.
Jess looks like out of all of us, Jess is the one I put money on to run a marathon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I would never run a full marathon. I would do a half marathon if it was like somewhere fun that I don't know. But like, what's the point? Like, I could just go run 13 miles right now.
Yeah,
so
but you
I
can
don't
do
know
like
why I would.
a New York City half marathon.
Yeah, I don't know, but like, why? I just have no desire to run that much. The farthest I've ever run was when New York used to do this like open streets thing every August. Actually, I think they probably still do it. I just haven't lived in New York in August in a while, but they would open up Park Avenue from all the way like downtown Manhattan all the way to like, I don't know, 72nd Street or something like that. So you could run up Park Avenue through Grand Central Terminal. It was really cool. And it was like 4 miles. And if you ran like up and down and back, it was like an 8-mile run. That's probably the longest I've ever done a jog. And it was awesome because you're like in the street and you can see all the buildings and stuff, but like there's no traffic. It was great.
That sounds amazing.
But like, I don't need to join a half marathon to do that. You know what I mean? Like I could just do that if I feel like it.
I just don't think I would ever want to run that much.
One
I'll
of my-
do just
Yeah, I
about
feel like-
anything to get cardio in that's not running.
One of my greatest fears.
My
is,
knees would be like, no, thanks.
Yeah, one of my greatest fears is it's Thanksgiving morning and whoever I'm seeing at the time comes in and they say, "Hey, it's 5 a.m. We're gonna go do the turkey trot now." That's like one of my greatest fears in my life. I don't want to be with anybody.
And with that, it's time for
Wait.
You Betcha. Am I late?
no, but you know what you could do? You could tell me that this episode of Mystery Crate is brought to you by
This
DraftKings.
episode of Mystery Crate is brought to you by DraftKings.
We were DraftKings.
The ground is yours.
We were talking earlier about marriages and weddings. It got me thinking. Do you guys ever see these with the Venmo thing now?
Yes.
This Venmo thing, it could be like a bachelor party. You're driving on the highway. Hey, buy us a drink.
Yeah.
Did you ever do that?
Would I do it or would I send them money?
Would you send them money?
yeah.
No, I would never send them money.
Would you ever do it?
Can you clarify, Chris, what you're
I'm
talking
talking about like people driving. And
People asking for money.
I've seen this on just married cars. Like, hey, we just got married and we left now we're driving wherever. Send us money because it's our wedding. And I've seen this for we're heading to Key West for the weekend bachelorette party. Buy my girl a drink.
I've also seen it on
this Venmo.
I've seen it on like.
I've never seen this before.
Just graduated college, just graduated high school.
a lot
send
of
us
car
money.
begging with these Venmo things.
begging.
You know what I do?
Automobilic. It's automobilic panhandling.
You know what I do?
Automobile.
You know what I do? You know what's good humor? You know what's good humor to do there? You know what you do?
Request?
There you go, Jess. Jess gets
Start
it.
requesting.
That's good humor right there. And with the note, no, buy me one.
Yeah.
Wow, you request
I've never
money.
seen this before.
Me
Really?
See this.
I've never seen this.
Maybe because South Florida
I've
is like a
never seen it.
bachelorette like
Okay,
town.
but
I feel like I've seen.
I live here. I feel like I've never seen it before.
Then
I've seen it, buddy.
I made it up. No
Really?
one's ever done it before.
No.
Well, no, I'm surprised.
Chris, no one
What a
said
brilliant
that.
idea
No
by
one
you,
said that
Chris.
to you.
But you're like, I lived here.
defensive?
You're like,
No,
I lived
you
here.
just started saying me because of South Florida. I'm saying we live in the same area. I've never seen
probably
it.
seen it a dozen times in my life.
Really?
Different examples of it.
I like
It's
the
usually on the
idea.
turnpike heading up to Orlando.
I'm really surprised by this. I like
heading
the
south.
idea.
Yeah.
I would. It's funny.
Junction.
I definitely.
Jeremy would be like, "Can I see some ID?
I think.
Are you 21? All right.
I want to make sure this is going to the right cause.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on? Oh, let me stop.
If you think your family deserves a
Oh, my
drink,
bad.
Oh, no.
What did he say? I didn't hear. What did he say?
If you think your family.
Do you think your family?
back to you, Jeremy.
This says, well, we obviously want to hear Jess's engagement story.
But I do have a question, Jess. What are your preliminary thoughts on the wedding? We doing destination? We doing countryside? We're doing no party, just a little quick meetup and then a
Courthouse
party?
wedding?
Yeah. What are we doing?
I think Lehman's dream wedding is a courthouse wedding with like our parents there and no one else.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
That's what I did.
I'm
It was pretty great.
Italian.
I'll be there.
And
Yeah, it's not gonna
I
happen.
think the Italians are gonna want a cookie table. They're gonna want some food. They're gonna want a little song and dance. So
Something with some mutts.
that's kind of been the holdup on the engagement, by the way. We've been debating this for a hot minute. So I don't know where Mike Fuentes. I assume probably next year sometime. I don't know how many people, but I think wedding is going to happen.
Isn't the purpose of, like, if you want a small wedding, you do a destination wedding, right? That way people just get like kind of limit limit themselves.
Well, my sister did that. She had a really small wedding in Cape Town where her husband was from, and it was like 50 people, and it was awesome. But most of our family couldn't go because it was really far and expensive to get to.
We're doing a quick preliminary count here. In between,
see six here
six
with
of us
Danny.
here with Danny B. Probably going to throw in like a couple people around the office. I just see.
You guys have plus ones?
Yeah,
Or-
that's
I
true.
sure would
I got
one.
a I got a plus one.
Oh, not me, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Plus two for me.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a nice like
Grayson.
table 7 and 8 here.
Mike Fuentes is still writing solo?
I do, baby.
Back in the room.
You know how I do it, baby.
I mean,
Got a lot, baby.
I don't know. It's a crazy life, anyway. A crazy life we're living. You know what I'm saying? So. So Super Bowl's coming up, and I've been noticing they do like these ads
Changing
before
the subject.
Yeah, before the, I want to submit myself to this.
Again, you guys let this guy drive. It's crazy. Man. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened here?
So have you seen like the ad for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
The Bad Bunny one?
The halfway.
No, that
insurance ad.
Bad Bunny
yeah,
one's
it's
great.
like an insurance ad that teases an ad that's coming for the Super Bowl.
Nope.
You never seen that?
I just had the idea. Sorry, I just need to spitball this right now.
Do it.
We need to do Dan's version of the Bad Bunny commercial.
Oh,
We
that's
recreate
great.
Where everybody's dancing
a
with
promo
Dan?
where Dan is
Oh
just
my
like-
God, this is
and it's just
incredible.
It's like
Well, you
me,
guys have fun with
and
that.
then it's my
Somebody
dad.
write that down.
Wait,
Roy's
yeah,
the one that
I'm
gets
writing it
that
down.
gets.
I'm writing it
What
down.
is it? What do you do?
What is that move called where like you
Dip. A dip.
The dip?
Roy's the one that gets dipped.
No. Roy's not doing shit, man. Roy does the damn for nobody, yo.
Wow.
No.
Dan
Roy,
recreates
we
Bad
gotta
Bunny
get over
commercial.
that. We gotta get over that. We're
I have not
Why
seen
is
this
that?
commercial.
You haven't seen that?
We should also.
Can you
we should-
describe it?
We should, Jeremy, talk about what we want to do next week. No, should we not give it away? Never mind.
Like the cameras
I
turn
feel
around on
like
the sofa.
this
Can't
is a
hear you,
great.
Roy.
It's a great idea to like. Let's talk this out.
Yeah.
Because do we want to clue the audience in on a bit that we want to get off for next
We've done it before.
Yeah. We're thinking
But what if
about.
we don't do it?
We want to do something next week with Sam Darnold's late grandfather, Dick Hammer, former Marlboro man.
and
Hell yeah.
have the ghost of Dick Hammer.
Like we just want like the ghost of Dick Hammer around our studio next week. How do we make that happen?
So what is it? Just like
I'm thinking like it starts visual early in the week where you just like
hear,
see Ethan in like a sheet.
yeah, with just a sheet, and you're like, "What's that? What's that ghost doing here?" And then eventually we reveal he's holding.
We're
a
workshopping
hammer.
it. We're workshopping.
Maybe a dildo. I don't know. And then it's Dick Hammer.
The guy, all of a sudden, he's got a hammer. It's like, is that Dick Hammer? Is that
That's
the
where
ghost-
we
is that
started.
the ghost of Dick Hammer?
You could yes and instead of laughing and help us with the idea.
A dildo, huh? Okay.
I don't know.
Thinking.
It's just an
I'm still
idea.
thinking.
All right, we're just think
We're just
about it.
spitballing.
Marinate on it. Audience.
Yeah.
Tweet me.
Yeah, give us ideas for how to make the
thing is,
ghost of Dick Hammer better.
I don't think there's not a lot of people know the Dick Hammer thing outside of you.
Well, they'll know.
Well, but we'll teach
They're
them.
gonna learn today.
Enough about heated rivalry.
Yay! My boy Ilya, what an ass. Talked about that last week.
Yep. That's why we're doing the workouts.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's no joke.
Exactly.
Jess, I know that I said I'm doing my 100 a day. I don't know if you're doing yours, but
I didn't do 100 on Friday morning, but I did probably like 50 weighted squats, and man,
tough.
I was sore for that plane ride.
Yeah, I always think, man, 100, it's not going to be that bad. And then right around, I get around
brutal.
30, and man, the boys are barking. Let me tell you.
But you're doing just like 100 straight?
No, yeah, I try to get no, it's almost impossible. Like I try to get as many
Guys,
as I
I
can.
also got injured at my pedicure appointment. So I'm curious if there's any podiatrists listening to this. I'd love some advice. When do I go to the hospital? Because my second toe, my long toe, it was throbbing all weekend. And there's like a red mark on it, and it was swollen right next to the toenail. So I don't know what she did. I don't know if she nicked it. I don't know what happened,
Too
but
close,
it was a
man.
bad situation. The toe was hurting, and it was not like I could go to urgent care Saturday because I was like on a flight. Like it all happened so fast. It was terrible timing if like I needed to get this toe amputated. And so as time has gone on, the swelling and the redness is kind of the same, but it hurts significantly less. I've been icing it and putting like antibacterial cream on it, but I'm like, what if I have some sort of infection? Like, do I have to go to the doctor? If it doesn't hurt as much, am I good? That's kind of my question if there's any doctors listening. So that can be my engagement present, a free podiatry consultation if anyone has any tips on what to do about my toe. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It could be infected.
Yeah, it's probably
It could be infected. Yeah, I remember I did something on my finger one time and it just kept swelling up. And one day I'm like, wow, that looks weird. And I just poked it. A bunch of pus came out.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's called a paranectomy.
Did it hurt though?
Yeah, it was tender. Like it was tight because the pus was building up under the skin.
That happened to me once.
Yeah, so I put a knife underneath like a little flame, and then I just
Ew.
poked it, and the pus came out, and then I stuck it in rubbing alcohol, and like 2 days later, it was fine.
like the fly.
Yeah, still here. So clearly, I did something right.
The other day at my daughter's soccer practice, she was playing goalie, and I said last week on the show that me and my daughter sometimes at practice don't get along because she's the only person I can take my frustration out on.
you're comfortable.
So very
Yeah.
often my daughter's just mad at me at practice. So we're like late in the practice where she's mad at me, and all of a sudden she's like, "Ow, my ear!" And I'm like, what? Like, I'm like in the middle of like coaching some kids, and I'm thinking that she's just like so over me and so over like that
Yes.
she's just like losing it and having like a meltdown. So I'm like, go run to mommy. Like I gotta coach the team. Like if your ear's hurt, and like a bee flew in her ear.
Oh, no.
No.
In her ear?
I mean, no, like stung her. Not like it. Like it was not
Okay.
stuck in there, but it was briefly in
Oh,
there,
it
and she got
stung her?
stung on her.
way.
And I felt like the worst human ever.
Yeah.
Because I was just
Yeah, you
like, come on,
should.
Grace, like go. Like I don't have time for
You
this.
need
Go
to
to your
be.
mother.
This is why coaches' kids have a tough time, Chris,
Yes.
and they.
But
it's
they
hard to
also
be a
end up
coach's
being
kid. Because
the best players.
I-
You're
I
taking
was a
your
coach's
you're
son.
taking your
Always.
anger out on your daughter.
But I
Also,
can't
nothing
yell
wrong.
at name I won't say, redacted name. I can't yell at that person. I'd love to yell at that person. I go in the car after, and to my wife and to my daughter, then I let it rip. I'm like, can you believe that that blank she doesn't listen to anything I say. I told her to stay back on defense, and she's up there, and then we give a goal up, and everyone's like, why do we have one person on defense? It's because blank won't stay on defense.
I've never been stung by
children.
Yeah, I've never been stung by a bee or a wasp or anything.
I know, I felt bad. And like last night, couple nights later since the practice, she's still like complaining
bothers
about
her?
it. And
Wow.
The only time I ever got stung by a bee was when I was living in the Dominican Republic. We were in a like treehouse essentially, and there ended up being a bee problem, but we didn't learn it until
it's like a Swiss Family Robinson thing.
Wow.
I don't even know that reference. The
Wow, you don't know Swiss Family Robinson? Wow.
The ultimate.
but maybe a good
You ever
poll.
been to Disney World?
Yeah.
That treehouse?
Sure.
It's a Swiss family. That got stuck in like some sort of shipwreck or like a plane
Okay.
crash.
Great
or
movie.
something.
It's like a Disney movie from like
yeah,
the 60s.
Okay. But then they created like a treehouse.
All right, well.
and they all lived there.
Yeah.
It was sort of like that. But either way, we lived in a house that was in a tree and there was a bee problem. And I don't know how or why, but they were like dying in the bathroom.
The bees?
The bees. But we didn't learn this until I was walking, looking down at my phone, texting or something, and I stepped on what I thought was like broken glass. And it was 3 bees that were on the verge of death
just
and
living in a
all
forest.
stung me in the foot at the same time. I had never been stung by a bee, which is why I thought I stepped on broken glass, and I had to pull each bee out of my foot.
Oof.
It was awful.
Oof.
That's the only time I've ever been stung by a bee.
You're like in the forest, still with your phone.
Yeah,
Living
it was
in trees.
I mean, I was
I've got
living.
you as, like-
I was living in the New York Mets Academy, and it was just a house they built in a tree.
Okay.
So it was like a ladder up
So
there.
hold on, did you have to climb the tree to get to the house?
like-
I had to climb a. I had to.
Or was
climb-
it like in Swiss Family Robinson? They like do
Nah,
a
I
thing
just
and all
had
of a
to,
sudden
like-
the ladder comes down.
Nah, I had to climb like there was like a set of stairs and then a little ladder that you climbed up from the stairs.
Nah, it's not exciting.
Yeah.
It wasn't that exciting.
But
it was a treehouse.
The New York
Kinda.
Mets, a $1 billion organization.
It was a
had-
nice-
Had you living in a treehouse.
It was nice enough. There wasn't
The
a-
trees, you avoid the bears and
There
the
wasn't
lions
AC.
down there.
Bears climb trees.
That's true.
At a really fast pace.
Bears and lions in the Dominican
It
Republic.
was really bizarre because it was
also.
That's where he
Bear.
was living.
it was weird because it was like the beach was nearby and that was super cool and everything's relaxed and then you got all these players and like this academy and this beautiful there's
Also.
fields everywhere and then just like
Dos osos.
every 30 feet around the fence was just like an armed guard with like 2 machine guns each because it's like that's where everybody's going to try to rob people is like all the baseball players that are staying in this academy and they know that they're there. It was a weird experience. It was a great time. It's 10 years ago. I was there 10 years ago right now.
Cody just asked me, what do you say 2 bears in Spanish? So now, and I told him also.
Well, no, I said what is bears,
Bear,
and
he
he
goes-
said osos, and now I get Bert's alcohol being called dos osos because
So
it's 2 bears.
now I have a question. What other Spanish words are you curious about knowing that we could tell you right now, Antonio? Just wondering. Like, top
Take
of your
it
head.
easy.
Yeah. Take it easy.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
You can circle back. I don't need to say anything right now.
Oh, okay. Think about it.
Yeah, I don't
All right.
have any.
You're not that curious at this time?
But a dick hammer.
Dick Hammer. Oh, speaking of dicks, is anybody watching the new Game of Thrones series?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Is that why you told Zaslow to text you after?
Yes,
You
because season.
Something tells me you're going to see a dick early
Well,
on.
the show is a lot more lighthearted than the original Game of Thrones series,
And light-clothed.
I like the idea of a comedy Game of
yeah,
Thrones.
it's not. Well, I wouldn't call it a pure comedy, but it's way more lighthearted, and the jokes are way more deliberate.
Really?
Like, yeah, like in Game of Thrones, the original.
In this
the
one,
only-
they like pick up the coffee cup and they're like, "Can you
yeah,
imagine
well,
this?"
yes. But in the original, you'd only really get comedic relief from like the snarkiness of the intelligent characters,
Yeah.
right? Where here, the jokes are much more
Like they're
this is
jokes.
meant to be a joke. Yeah. So the beginning of each episode so far has had scenes where it's like, okay, this is like a tone setter. The first episode, it was a big deal. The guy like. They rev up the music like they're going to show the intro, that dun, 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 and then it just cuts off and the guy's taking like a massive dump behind a tree.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that's the first one. The second one,
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, poop.
I'm just gonna say
Yeah, poop is funny.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Dick Hammer in the second one.
Oh, boy.
And I'll let you guys get there, not get there.
Little heated
Okay.
rivalry.
Yeah, it's
Ricardo, whatever
yes,
hammer is in Spanish.
yes,
Like Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones,
Let's see it. Ricardo
original
Matteo.
show where I'm like, that's a lot of sex.
yeah, and a lot of penis, and themes continue.
Way more penis than you actually see stuff on screen in that show.
Yes,
I think you only get one photo of a penis in Heated Rivalry.
yes,
Not
correct.
that I'm tracking that or anything.
I am.
Photo?
Don't
Very-
worry.
very
Photo.
fast,
Photo.
very fast too, like maybe 15
Fact
frames.
check,
not a second.
true.
Yeah,
I did this years ago, but I think there should be more. We need to balance out
Yes.
the nudity.
That's what Danny McBride is for. He's already like tilted the scales
Yeah.
way on the other side from Righteous
We need
Gemstones.
10 or 15
Speaking
years
of
of a lot of dick.
yeah.
Heated rivalry, though, I don't know if you guys saw the mayor of New York City said last week during his like
Yes.
pre-snowstorm press conference, he's like, you can take advantage, like stay home during the storm. You could take advantage of heated rivalry through the New York Public Library, available for free, which apparently now there's like a huge wait list for it, unsurprisingly.
Classic.
But also, even more important news, he had on the coolest jacket I have ever seen in my life. Did you guys see this? Apparently it was like a Carhartt like custom jacket he was wearing. It was black. It said like the city of New York on it in like the New York City font. And then on the side of his arm it said mayor. I need to get my hands on that.
Yeah,
I'm not the mayor of
that's
anything,
sick.
but I would wear the shit out of it.
Yeah, that font is kind of like the ones they have on the bags, like at bodegas, right? That says like "Thank you for your patronage" or whatever.
Yeah, I
same-
don't.
It's a cool font.
New York must have like its own. I don't know. I need to look into
Yeah,
this. I'm very curious where this font came from,
I see
but
it-
it's like kind of like a fancy.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to describe it.
I see this font
But I love
often
it.
on like a lot of streetwear apparel that comes out of there. And then what I really
Yes.
like is the inside collar. No problem, too big. No task, too small.
Love it.
And then they had like pictures of him shoveling snow and doing all
Is that a
stuff.
corduroy collar?
Yeah, a lot of these jackets, these workwear jackets have
Yeah,
corduroy
but
collars.
that's sick.
Yeah. I like the extra pocket on the
It's so
top.
sick.
It is very sick, and probably like $300.
And speaking of heated rivalry, also I saw today that the fuzzy white fleece Canada jacket
for
that
sale. Yeah.
he's wearing in the Sochi Olympics, that is now going up for sale. They're going to release a
It's gonna be crazy.
version of that you can purchase, which now I need 2 jackets, guys.
Yeah, but you'll actually use them.
Three.
Like I actually just bought a big jacket the other day that I looked at it in I got it on sale and I was looking out on my hanger and I was like, I'm never going to use this. So I returned it.
Literally this week.
Yeah, and then of course it's 30-degree weather this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I wear is jackets.
Yeah.
My bare arms haven't seen the sunlight in months.
Me and my daughter, for some reason, I don't know why we went there, to a mall the other day, and
Love the mall.
We went to the bookstore, and of course I'm just like, let me see if I could like just. I figured heated rivalry would be somewhere like prominently displayed. It wasn't. I just was interested in that. But then, so my daughter wanted to buy something, a book. So I'm in line, a long line. We finally get to the register, one of those ones where there's like a long line and like 4 different registers open. And I get up to where we're about to pay, and I have like we were at the food court before. I have a drink, full. Just drop it.
No.
Just like at the worst possible place, full drink. All of a sudden, I'm just like, oh no! Like I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, and they're just like, and then this guy working is just like, okay, thank you. Like he's so annoying. He's like saying all the things of like, okay, no problem, but you could just see
He's
he walks
furious
around,
at
he
you.
puts the wet thing in there, and I'm like. Doing the thing of like,
What do I
how
do?
can I
Yeah,
help?
what do I do?
I'm just like,
Let me
how
just
can I
take
help?
off my
I'm
shirt,
like, how
turn it
can I
into a
help?
mop.
Yeah.
And they finally is just like, I'll clean it. Don't like, he's like, please
Get
just
the
get
fuck
the hell
outta
out of here.
Yeah, you can help by paying
So
for these
I
books
just,
and get out of
I
here.
just literally walk out with my daughter, and I'm just like, please don't tell mommy about that. And like, she's laughing at me.
now
It's
you
actually-
told the whole world.
Oh no, she's told everyone we run into now ever since then. But
Did she tell your
like
wife?
the first, that was
Immediately?
like a joke. I know when I say you're not going to tell her, right? Like she's going to go home and tell her right
Are we
away.
going to get into the story of Danny B getting recognized in our last 90 seconds?
Ooh, that's right. Danny B got recognized.
Make it snappy.
Yeah, hurry up. Let's go.
How'd that
I could tell you he was coaching volleyball.
Nice.
And someone went up to him
As
and was
he's
like,
wont to do.
Dan Le Batard?
Likely place for him. to
No
be.
way. They said Dan Le Batard?
No, I'm kidding.
That would have been great.
They were like, you're the man that makes it all happen, right? When they do mystery
It's true.
crate, it's because of you.
It's true.
That's right. Let's get it up for Danny right
Let's
now.
go, Dan.
All right, Danny. Yeah.
Cut to Danny. Take 4. Ready for? Take
that's,
4.
Yeah, that's Danny right there. Where is it?
Nope. No Danny.
we-
All right.
If we turn Roy's camera, we can get the back of the
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there you go. Let's go.
Now he doesn't have a choice. Show Danny.
Yeah. He still pushes the buttons.
Yeah, he's not gonna show
Yeah.
himself.
Yes, he is. There he is. Yeah. Back of his head.
Check out the Greg Cody Show with Greg Cody.
The Hockey Show. We are in Tampa for Stadium Series. I'm sorry for yelling you.
Going?
Yes, we're going.
Nice.
If you're in South Florida or have NBA League Pass, Saturday night, Heat Bulls, I'll be on the broadcast on a network that shall be named at a different time.
If you think you're...
And we're going to do a more intensive heated rivalry recap next week. I wanted to do it. Yeah, I wanted to do it this week, but it's a little crazy here.
can't
Like we're all
wait.
stuffed in the studio.
So we didn't do it enough last week.
No,
we didn't.
Well, that's why I wanted to. Now that I think about it, I kind of
Never enough.
Remember, I hadn't seen the final 2 episodes.
Never.
I gotta know your thoughts on the final 2 episodes.
So
enough.
we'll come back. I'm pretty sure Tony hasn't seen an episode.
Fuentes
Get Tony
is
to watch it.
feeding the algorithm.
Yeah, that's it.
You don't know what heated rivalry is?
Oh, boy.
No,
That's
he didn't.
gay-
Oh,
that's the
you're,
gay
you're,
hockey show.
Get ready to learn gay hockey show, buddy.
Gay hockey show.
What network?
HBO Max.
HBO Max. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. You
Okay,
enjoy that.
goodbye.
And goodbye.
I said goodbye.
Also-
Goodbye.
Also, Echo.
Shut up.
The Echoes
Oh,
podcast.
Echoes. Yeah, watch Echoes. Goodbye.
Echoes.
Bye, guys.
Echoes.